takes you to the ultimate level, so to speak. So he starts the 16th sloka. We will do one or two slokas today, and somebody can prompt me when is the time to stop, and then and then we can stop there. So the 15th sloka is over, and the 16th one. வெளிவீஷயங்களை விட்டு மனம் தம் ஒளியோரு ஓதலே உந்தி பர உண்மை உணர்ச்சியா முந்தி பர திருஷ்யவாரிதம் சித்தமாத்மனः சித்வதர்ஷனம் தத்வதர்ஷனம். So what he says here is the teaching, the method of self-inquiry is started now. The world that we see outside is actually one with ourselves. But we cannot find it due to our ignorance or of avidya, illusion. A lot of technical terms can be put to it, but it's only ignorance ultimately. As long as illusory world is seen apart from ourselves, the self does not appear. You can see only one, you are able to see only one thing, either the illusory world or the self. Bhagavan has clearly made it in Who Am I text, clearly when world view is there, you cannot have Tattva Darshanam, it's not possible, and when you are having Tattva Darshanam, at that time world view will not come to you. And this is very, very elaborately said in scriptures like Yoga Vasishtam, and they all very clearly says that the phenomenal, what we see, has to be done away with. What is phenomena? Phenomena is something that is occurring. That occurrence like a world phenomena, or something that is seen or shown, that has to go. And you have to be in the noumena, which is internal. Phenomena is the other side of the noumena, which is yourself. So you got to get to that point. So Bhagavan says here, the mind, knowing its own form of light, that is its true form of mere consciousness, the real self, having given up external object, knowing of external object, alone is true knowledge. So any external object should not be seen. That is what is being taught here. I mean, how will that be achieved? We will come to that. But the nature is being described here. Outside Vishaya knowledge of outside objects and other things should be completely given up, should be completely destroyed. And having destroyed that, the mind should focus keenly on the I feeling that we have. That is tan oliyuru, that is your own light. The mind will have to be turned to see. Here also, mind is used. But in the other margas, what happens is the difference between this and the other marga is simple. In the other marga, we take the mind for granted. We know, we believe that there is something called mind and I am going to make use of that mind. Here, in this marga, we are always having a suspicion about the existence of the mind. We don't really rely on the mind. We use it only in a very, very small way, and that too, we are not using that mind for thinking. We are using that mind only for focus on yourself. If you think about second, third person, it is called thought. When you focus on yourself, it is not called a thought. It's not a kriya, it is not an action. Why? Because you are not here focusing again. Does not mean you means not this body, not this gross. Discard all that, because they are all second person. If you see adhyasa, how adhyasa happens is, even all this, yushmat asmat pratyagochara is the word used by Bhagavad Pada Adi Shankara. Yushmat means you, asmat means I. So here when he talks about I, it is the pure I, not even the body, not the mind, everything is eliminated. Because you say, my body, which means you are not the body. You say, my mind, which means you are not the mind. You say, my buddhi is not functioning well. You are not the buddhi. My, you are not saying. You are all, you can only be as yourself. So after eliminating all these as second objects, as second person, what remains? Your focus should go into that. That is what Bhagavan says in this sloka as tan oni uru. That is your own light, if you focus it. And such an act is just staying. You are not doing anything. So it is never considered as a karma. Whereas every other marga, whatever you do breath control, you do Ishvara Arpita, you do service, you do whatever, you do puja, whatever, all these are nothing but action of mind, and hence they are considered as action, karma. Whereas self-attention is never considered as a karma, because you are not doing anything, you are just staying, you are just being. You are just staying in a place, that's all, without doing anything. So here mind is used only in this sense when it comes to vichara. There is a big difference between the usage of mind and the belief about the mind. There you take the mind for granted. With the help of the mind only you are doing anything. Here you are using the mind only to turn your attention inside, and once you turn your attention inside, everything is done. We don't need that mind, because we are going behind the mind. We are going one step behind the mind, so mind is not yet in that scene. So you cross the boundary of the mind. You go behind the mind, you transcend the boundaries of the mind. So that is what Bhagavan says in this song as Tan Oliyuru, that is, you have to see your own light. First, give up. 2 points are given here. Give up seeing outside of the seeing means being attention. Take your attention totally, withdraw from outside objects. One step. And that is not enough, because every day in deep sleep we are withdrawing our mind totally from outside object. But why you are not able to achieve the final state? Because you are not doing the second step described by Bhagavan in this sloka. Tan Oliyuru, that is your own light. You have to focus. After withdrawing, keen attention should be within yourself, which is not able to be, you are not able to do in sleep, because we are not attentively withdrawn. We have gone because of fatigue. We have achieved the state of deep sleep because we are tired, the mind drops. That's all. After mind dropping, it does not know anything to do. Here, let the mind give up outside thought, subject, focus on inside. That focus of inside is not happening in our sleep. That is what Bhagavan says has to be done. So these two has to be done. That is what Bhagavan says, Unmai Unarchi, which means true knowledge. That is exactly what is true knowledge. Giving up of completely external ideas, external thoughts, the world, whatever it is, including your own body, including your own mind, including your own intellect. Giving up thought on all that and focusing purely on the pristine I within you. The first thought that comes with the I. Focus on that thought. If you do that, that is what is known as jnana. Bhagavan sums it up. Jnana is nothing but focusing on yourself. Being is jnana. Being this or that is ego. Being is jnana. This is the first sloka. Bhagavan introduces the marga.